Hey, what up, everybody? Steve Breach coming to you. This is during a commercial break. Honestly, tonight's Night of Champions pay-per-view, I really did care about the main event, being Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton and what was going to happen with that. But honestly, I had this pay-per-view on sort of as a, I don't know, just like out of, I guess, repetition, because I guess I do it every pay-per-view that's on. Knowing that the Niner game was going to start at 5:30 and this got this first start, I wanted to see what the feeling of the pay-per-view was going to be like before having the Niner game on. Having two things on at the same time. I don't know why they called this the Night of Champions pay-per-view, but honestly, in my mind, the real Night of Champions wasn't on pay-per-view tonight. It was on NBC Football, and the only reason that I got into this pay-per-view and cared about it at all was the lightning delay during the 49er game, and if it wasn't for that, honestly, I think my stream more than likely would have dropped, and I just wouldn't have cared to turn it back on. But because of that, I was sort of glued to this because there was a almost hour delay in the football game tonight. So we got some good wrestling action in. This is Night of Champions, where almost all the titles were defended. You had the U.S. title, the Intercontinental title, the tag titles, and nothing had changed hands yet. Oh, World Heavyweight Championship as well. Pretty weird. Pay-per-view, nothing moves. That made me start thinking, but it didn't really get me there. I really thought that even though Triple H came out and said all that shit, I didn't want to believe him, and something was going to happen in this main event, which was going to make us, get us to the next one. I wore this shirt today. The beard is here. I mostly pulled it out of the clothes because I was folding them and said, hey, that'd be a good shirt to wear. And I said I wanted to support Daniel Bryan. I wanted him to win the match. I didn't believe he was going to win the match, but it would have been really badass if he did. Now, my buddy Justin, Mr. RKO NWO, is at the second pay-per-view in a row. Not only that, he's at the second pay-per-view in a row Daniel Bryan won the WWE Championship. How lucky is that? I'm sure a lot of Daniel Bryan fans out there are going to be hoping that he goes to every show from here on out and he never loses the WWE Championship. We'll see how that works out for him. But basically, Bryan was able to hit the flying knee again on Randy Orton. He was able to become the champion, and everybody just was on pins and needles, just not being able to believe that, Harbaugh's yelling, what did I miss? Son of a bitch. Not believing that Triple H was going to let this go down, if he was going to come out and he was going to say, this, that, or the other happened, and, I'm sorry. The big storyline is probably going to be the referee of the match was Scott Armstrong, and he was did the fast count real fast during the match. If it's Triple H is going to come out and he's going to fire Scott Armstrong, and now it's going to be like that. Oh, that would make sense. Because then you not only have the Rhodes versus Triple H, you have the Armstrong family against them, and I don't think we're going to see Bob Armstrong come. Oh, fuck, I think Bob died. I apologize. I think so. But, I mean, then you could involve Scott, you can involve the Road Dogg. There's a lot in the Armstrong family you can bring in and, build up this feud of Triple H, taking out the wrestling's families. It's been a long time since I've fallen asleep watching they have a lot of wrestling families. Maybe they'll go after the Guerreros next. Maybe that's where their storyline's going. I'm not 100% sure, but all I know is that tonight, Daniel Bryan is yesing his ass down the street with the Bella Twin on his arm, holding up the WWE Championship. I bet he's sleeping with it. That's my bet. Everybody, peace out. Have fun.